Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to take you on a journey. A journey not to some distant land, but to the most uncharted territory of all. Yourself, Carl Jung, one of the greatest minds in psychology, believed that the key to a meaningful and successful life lies not in chasing external rewards, but in discovering who you truly are. Success isn't about what the world hands you, it's about what you choose to become. So let's dive into Jung's wisdom and unlock the path to a life of purpose, resilience, and triumph. 1. Choose to become who you are. Carl Jung once declared, "I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become." These words are a clarion call to take ownership of your life. Success isn't about the hand you're dealt, your upbringing, your failures, or your losses. It's about the choices you make in response. Too often, we let our past define us, believing our mistakes or traumas are the end of the story. But Jung reminds us that you are not your circumstances, you are your potential. Every moment offers a chance to rewrite your narrative. Imagine waking up each day with the power to decide who you'll become. That's where success begins, in the courage to choose growth over victimhood. Think of your life as a canvas. The past may have left marks, but you hold the brush. What will you create? Will you paint a life of fear or one of boldness? Success demands that you reject excuses and embrace responsibility. Jung's wisdom teaches us that external achievements, money, status, fame, are meaningless without inner alignment. To succeed, you must first ask, who am I meant to be? This question isn't answered in a day, but in a lifetime of choices. Start small, choose to learn from a setback, to forgive a wrong, to take a risk. Each choice shapes you, carving out a path to a life that's uniquely yours. The world will try to mold you, to tell you what success looks like, but Jung urges you to resist. Your journey is yours alone. Success isn't about fitting in, it's about standing out as the truest version of yourself. So today, make a choice. Decide to become someone who faces fear, who seeks truth, who lives with purpose. Let that choice guide your actions, from the mundane to the monumental. Every step you take toward authenticity is a step toward success. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are what you choose to become. Choose wisely, and let that choice ignite your journey. 2. Illuminate your unconscious. Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Your unconscious mind is a hidden force, shaping your thoughts, reactions, and decisions. It's like a river flowing beneath the surface, guiding your life without your awareness. If you ignore it, you'll feel like a passenger in your own story, wondering why opportunities slip away or why you repeat the same mistakes. Success requires you to dive into this river and understand its currents. Jung believed that our unconscious holds not just fears and wounds, but also wisdom and creativity. To succeed, you must make the unconscious conscious. How? Start by listening to yourself. Notice the patterns in your life, the relationships that fail, the goals you abandon, the emotions that flare unexpectedly. These are clues. Dreams are another gateway. Jung saw them as messages from the unconscious. Keep a journal, jot down what you dream, and reflect on what it might mean. Meditation, too, can quiet the noise of the world and let your inner voice speak. Success isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter, with clarity about what drives you. When you uncover your hidden motivations, fear of failure, need for approval, or unspoken dreams, you gain control. You stop reacting blindly and start acting intentionally. Imagine the power of knowing why you procrastinate or why certain people trigger you. That knowledge lets you choose your response, not just follow old scripts. Jung's insight is a game changer. What you don't understand about yourself will control you. But what you bring to light becomes your strength. This isn't easy. It takes courage to face truths you've buried. But every step into your unconscious is a step toward freedom. You'll discover not just your shadows, but your untapped potential. Success flows from this self-awareness. So commit to the journey. Set aside time each day to reflect. Ask hard questions. What am I afraid of? What do I truly want? Let the answers guide you. The more you illuminate your inner world, the more you'll shape your outer one. Don't let fate steer your life. Take the wheel and let self-discovery light the way to success. 3. Embrace your shadow. Jung introduced the concept of the shadow, the parts of ourselves we hide, deny, or fear. Your shadow isn't just your flaws or dark impulses, it's everything you've pushed away, from insecurities to suppressed desires. Most people spend their lives running from their shadow, pretending it doesn't exist. They project it onto others, blaming the world for their frustrations. But Jung taught that knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. To succeed, you must embrace your shadow, not fight it. Why? Because denying it weakens you. It festers, sabotaging your relationships, your confidence, your goals. But when you accept it, you become whole, and wholeness is power. Imagine the strength of someone who owns their anger, their envy, their doubts. That's the kind of person who inspires trust, who overcomes obstacles, who leads with authenticity. Success demands this courage. Start by acknowledging what you avoid. What traits in others irritate you? Often they mirror something in your shadow. If you hate arrogance, ask, do I fear being seen as weak? If you resent someone's success, ask, am I afraid I'll never measure up? This isn't about self-criticism, it's about self-understanding. Your shadow holds energy, creative, passionate, raw. When you integrate it, you unlock that energy for success. Jung believed that facing your shadow is a lifelong process, but every step makes you stronger. Try this. Write down a trait you dislike in yourself. Maybe it's impatience or fear of rejection. Then ask, how has this trait served me? Impatience might push you to act, fear might keep you cautious. Reframe it, and you'll see it's not your enemy. Success isn't about being perfect, it's about being real. When you stop hiding, you stop wasting energy on pretense. You show up fully, flaws and all, and that authenticity draws people to you. It builds trust, fosters connection, and fuels resilience. The world doesn't need more polished facades, it needs people who dare to be human. So face your shadow, let it teach you, let it strengthen you. Every part of you, light and dark, has a role in your success. Stop running, start embracing, and watch how your life transforms. 4. Seek meaning over achievement. Jung warned, the least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. In a world obsessed with external success, wealth, titles, followers, it's easy to chase what glitters. But Jung knew that achievements without meaning are empty. True success is about purpose, about living for something greater than yourself. Without it, even the grandest victories feel hollow. To succeed, you must find your why. What makes your heart beat faster? What stirs your soul? For some, it's creating art that moves people. For others, it's helping a community thrive. Jung believed that the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. Your task is to find that light and let it guide you. This doesn't mean abandoning practical goals. Money and status have their place, but they shouldn't be your compass. Success with meaning endures. Success without it fades. Start by asking, what do I value most? Is it connection, truth, beauty, justice? Let your values shape your goals. If you're climbing a career ladder, make sure it's leaning against the right wall. A high salary won't satisfy if it costs you your joy. Jung's insight is liberating. You don't need to follow society's script. Success is personal, defined by what fulfills you. To find meaning, reflect on moments when you felt alive. Maybe it was teaching a child, solving a problem, or losing yourself in a passion. Those moments point to your purpose. Build your life around them, even if it means taking risks or defying expectations. Meaning also comes from serving others. Jung saw the individual as part of a greater whole. Your success isn't just for you, it's for the world. How can your gifts lift others? This perspective fuels resilience. When you live for something bigger, setbacks become stepping stones. Success with meaning isn't easy. It requires sacrifice, patience, and faith. But it's worth it. When you align your actions with your purpose, you'll find a fire that no failure can extinguish. So stop chasing empty trophies, seek what matters, kindle your light, and let it shine through every choice you make. 5. Walk your own path. Jung cautioned, if the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Society loves to dictate what success looks like. a certain job, a certain lifestyle, a certain image. But Jung knew that true success comes from walking your own path, even when it's uncertain. Your journey is unique, shaped by your dreams, values, and experiences. Comparing yourself to others or following their roadmap will only lead you astray. To succeed, you must trust your inner vision. Jung said, "Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes." This is your wake-up call. Stop seeking approval from the world. Look within, find your truth, and let it guide you. This isn't easy. Society rewards conformity, and stepping out feels risky. But success demands courage. Think of the pioneers, artists, and innovators who changed the world. They didn't follow clear paths, they forged their own. You don't need to be famous to do this. Your path might be a quiet one. Raising a family, mastering a craft, or living with integrity. What matters is that it's yours. How do you find it? Start by listening to your intuition. That quiet voice inside, the one you often ignore, knows the way. Reflect on what excites you, what feels right, even if it defies logic. Then take small steps. If you dream of starting a business, research one idea today. If you want to change careers, talk to someone in that field. Success isn't a sprint, it's a series of brave choices. Jung's wisdom reminds us that the world needs individuals, not imitators. Your unique path is your gift to humanity. Walking it requires resilience. There will be doubts, failures, and naysayers. But every challenge is a chance to refine your direction. Trust that your heart knows where you're going, even when the road is foggy. So reject the easy path, embrace the unknown. Let your inner compass lead, and build a life that's unmistakably yours. That's success. 6. Transform pain into wisdom. Jung taught that there is no coming to consciousness without pain. Life's challenges, failures, losses, betrayals are not just obstacles. They're invitations to grow. Success isn't a smooth road, it's a spiral of transformation, and pain is part of the process. Jung believed that life's greatest problems can't be solved, only outgrown. When you face your pain with courage, you turn it into wisdom, and that wisdom fuels your success. Too often, we resist pain, numbing it with distractions or denying its existence. But Jung saw pain as a teacher. It reveals your strengths, exposes your limits, and points to what matters most. Think of a time you failed. It hurt, but it also taught you something: resilience, humility, or the need to pivot. Success requires you to embrace these lessons. How? Start by accepting your pain. Don't run from it. Sit with it. Journal about what happened and how it feels. Ask, what is this teaching me? A breakup might teach you self-worth. A career setback might reveal a new passion. Pain clarifies what you value and what you're willing to fight for. Jung's insight is profound. Pain isn't your enemy, it's your guide. When you lean into it, you discover depths you didn't know you had. This doesn't mean wallowing in suffering, it means using it. Let a rejection push you to improve. Let a loss inspire you to cherish what remains. Success comes to those who transform their wounds into strength. Think of the phoenix. It rises from ashes, not from comfort. Your pain is your fire. Let it refine you. This process builds unshakable resilience. When you've faced your darkness, setbacks lose their power to derail you. You'll approach challenges with clarity and confidence, knowing you've survived worse. Jung's wisdom is a lifeline. Every struggle is a chance to become more of who you're meant to be. So don't fear pain. Welcome it as a partner in your growth. Let it shape you, strengthen you, and guide you toward a success that's deeper than any trophy. A success born of wisdom. 7. Integrate your opposites. Jung believed that we are all a balance of opposites, light and dark, masculine and feminine, rational and intuitive. Success comes not from choosing one side, but from integrating these polarities. He called this the process of individuation, becoming whole by embracing all parts of yourself. Too often, we lean into one aspect of our nature while ignoring the other. We strive to be logical, suppressing our emotions, or we chase passion, neglecting discipline. But Jung taught that denying half of yourself limits your potential. To succeed, you must harmonize your opposites. Imagine the power of combining logic with intuition. You'd make decisions that are both smart and soulful, or blending strength with vulnerability. You'd lead with authority and connect with empathy. This integration is the key to a balanced, successful life. Start by identifying your dominant traits. Are you analytical or creative, assertive or nurturing? Now explore the opposite. If you're a planner, try acting on a whim. If you're reserved, practice speaking up. It feels uncomfortable, but that's the point. Growth lies in discomfort. Jung saw these opposites as complementary, not conflicting. Your rational mind needs your intuition to see what data misses. Your ambition needs compassion to stay grounded. Success isn't about being one-dimensional, it's about being multifaceted. Think of the most inspiring people you know. They're not just smart or kind, they're both. They've integrated their contradictions, and it makes them magnetic. Jung's insight is practical. When you embrace all of yourself, you unlock new strengths. You become adaptable, able to thrive in any situation. This takes time and self-awareness. Reflect on moments when you felt out of balance. Maybe you were too rigid or too impulsive. Ask, what part of me was ignored? Then invite that part to the table. Meditation, therapy, or even honest conversations can help you explore these dynamics. The result is a life of depth and resilience. You'll handle conflicts better, lead with confidence, and create with originality. Success flows from wholeness, so stop choosing sides, embrace your contradictions, and let them make you unstoppable. 8. Trust the process of individuation. Jung's concept of individuation is the heart of his philosophy. The lifelong journey of becoming your true self. Success isn't a destination, it's the process of aligning with your deepest essence. Individuation means integrating your conscious and unconscious, your light and shadow, your opposites, into a unique whole. It's not about perfection, but authenticity. Jung believed that the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. To succeed, you must trust this process, even when it's messy or unclear. Life will test you through crises, doubts, or unexpected turns, but these are not detours. They're part of the path. Each challenge asks, are you willing to grow? Success comes to those who say yes. How do you individuate? Start by exploring yourself. Reflect on what makes you unique, your passions, quirks, values. Don't shy away from what sets you apart. Celebrate it. Jung saw the individual as a gift to the world. Your uniqueness isn't a flaw, it's your strength. But individuation also means facing what you avoid. Your fears, your unresolved wounds, your hidden desires. They all hold pieces of you. Journaling, therapy, or creative expression can help you uncover them. Success requires this honesty. It's tempting to chase quick fixes, new jobs, new cities, new identities, but Jung knew that true change comes from within. Trust the slow, winding process. Every step, even the painful ones, brings you closer to yourself. This trust builds resilience. When you know you're on your path, setbacks become lessons, not failures. You'll also find purpose. Jung believed that individuation connects you to something larger, humanity, the universe, or what he called the collective unconscious. Your success isn't just personal, it's a contribution to the world. So embrace the journey. Let go of timelines and expectations. Be patient with yourself as you grow. Each moment of self-discovery is a victory. Trust that you're becoming who you're meant to be, and that's the ultimate success. 9. Connect with the collective unconscious. Jung's concept of the collective unconscious is a profound insight. Beneath your personal mind lies a shared reservoir of human experience, filled with archetypes and universal symbols. This is the source of myths, dreams, and instincts that connect us all. To succeed, you must tap into this deeper layer. Why? Because it holds timeless wisdom and creative energy that can guide you. Jung believed that the collective unconscious is the foundation of what the ancients called the sympathy of all things. When you align with it, you find clarity, inspiration, and a sense of belonging. Success isn't just about individual effort, it's about connecting to something greater. How do you access this? Start with your dreams. They're a bridge to the collective unconscious. Notice recurring symbols or themes. They often carry universal meaning. A dream of a hero might reflect your call to courage. A snake might signal transformation. Myths and stories are another gateway. Read ancient tales or watch films that resonate deeply. They speak to archetypes like the hero, the mentor, or the trickster. These archetypes live in you, shaping your journey. Success comes from recognizing them. For example, embracing your inner hero fuels determination. Honoring your inner sage brings wisdom. Jung also saw creativity as a way to connect. Paint, write, dance. Let your soul express itself. You'll tap into ideas that feel bigger than you. This connection also grounds you. In a world of division, knowing you're part of humanity's shared story fosters empathy and purpose. Your success isn't isolated, it ripples outward. Imagine leading a team, creating art, or solving a problem with the weight of human history behind you. That's the power of the collective unconscious. It's not abstract, it's practical. When you're stuck, ask, what would the hero do? When you're lost, seek symbols that resonate. This connection fuels resilience, creativity, and vision. So dive into your depths, listen to your dreams, explore stories, create boldly. Let the collective unconscious guide you to a success that's both personal and universal. 10. Live with courage and purpose. Jung's ultimate lesson is that success is a life lived with courage and purpose. He said, "The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. Your success is yours to define, rooted in your truth and fueled by your bravery." Jung's teachings, choosing your path, embracing your shadow, seeking meaning, integrating opposites, require one thing above all: courage. It takes guts to face your unconscious, to walk a unique path, to transform pain into growth. But that courage is what makes you extraordinary. Success isn't about external rewards, it's about the person you become. Every time you choose authenticity over conformity, you win. Every time you face fear, you grow. Jung believed that man is indispensable for the completion of creation. Your life is a creative act, a chance to bring something new into the world. To do that, you must live with purpose. Ask, what am I here to do? Your purpose might be grand or quiet, but it's yours. Let it guide your choices, from your career to your relationships. Purpose gives you direction. Courage gives you the strength to follow it. Success also means accepting imperfection. Jung knew that the journey is messy. You'll stumble, doubt, and backtrack. But each step, even the missteps, shapes you. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. So take risks, speak your truth, pursue your dreams, even when they scare you. The world needs your light, now more than ever. Jung's wisdom is a call to action. Live boldly, live truly, live for something greater. Start today. Reflect on one area of your life where fear holds you back. Take one small, brave step. Make a call, write a plan, apologize, or simply admit what you want. Then keep going. Success is the sum of these moments. You are not here to shrink, you are here to shine. Live with courage, live with purpose, and let your life be the masterpiece Jung knew it could be. Today I challenge you to live Jung's wisdom. Choose to become who you truly are, not what the world expects. Make the unconscious conscious by exploring your inner world. Embrace your shadow to unlock your full power. Seek meaning over fleeting achievements. Walk your own path no matter how uncertain it feels. And let pain be your teacher, not your master. Carl Jung believed that the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. So go out there and claim that privilege. The world doesn't need more followers, it needs more individuals. People who dare to live authentically, who kindle their light, who transform their struggles into strength. That's success. That's your destiny. Now take the first step. Look into your heart. Ask the hard questions. And start building a life that's not just successful, but yours. You've got this. Let's make it happen.